My friends are the best friends. Hi guys, it's Mikey here from Live and Let's Dice, and you're watching the start of the painting diary of Kragnos.
The End of Empires. The latest destruction god model from GW. Look at those horns, look at that beard, look at that mace, look at those pecs.
So yes, I started off by saying my friends are the best friends, and that is because they clubbed together for my 29th birthday and got me the End of Empires himself, Kragnos. And this is the journey beginning. This is the biggest project that I've ever taken on solo, and so yeah, we're going to be recording the process in episode format, and we'll see what happens. So it's my time to shine and make an absolute monster out of the God of Destruction. Let's see what happens. So, I guess, where do we start? Well, we're going to need to build him, aren't we? What did you expect, honestly? That's on you. Now, one thing at a time, we, obviously, old Kragnos here. He's got a big old base, and he stands at the top of it like, ah. And if you haven't noticed, according to Lawson, he makes he's got a remarkable likeness to yours truly. So the idea is actually what I'm going to be doing is painting him to look a bit more like me, you know, a bit of blonde hair maybe, a bit of a ginger beard, and then who knows, maybe we'll find ourselves a nice cool freehand artist who can maybe put my tattoos onto him, eh? Let's see. But yeah, so we actually really need to, like, I've built him, but I ain't built the base, so I'm going to do that, you know, one part at a time. Let's do it. And stupidly enough, I really wanted to build him because I'm a player first and a painter second. I always build my models like completely before I actually paint them, which is sometimes a little bit orkies for those hard to reach places. But we got the airbrush. We haven't stuck him down on his base. So maybe that can be used to our advantage, being able to manipulate him and the like. But yeah, he's such a beautiful model. Like, oh my god. The lads really outdid themselves with this. But yeah, I think I'll make him look a little bit different. We want my Kragnos to stand out. Just like me. Don't know why I said that. My mum says I'm handsome. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to be playing around with this bad lad.
Nice and clean.
So there's only one thing left to do really, isn't there? Let's prime this son of a bitch!
So, because I'm an idiot, I didn't hit record. So, I've primed in black. You know, you can use any sort of primer, like people kind of like, oh, you know, you gotta use this kind of primer. No, you don't. Any primer works. I am currently using Auto Extreme Spray Paint Black Matte Primer. Poundland's finest. Absolute bad man on a budget, you know what I'm saying? You know, make sure you wear gloves and stuff. I have chosen not to. I now have a black hand. Open your windows. Open your windows, definitely. You know, don't gas yourselves. But yeah, so we've gone with black because black will allow me to, you know, build nice layers and gradients with the airbrush. But it'll also, you know, stop that horrible whipping that you receive from any white primers, because white primers are fantastic for building popping colours. But if you miss a spot, ooh-wee, shut it the fuck down. Like, yeah, everyone's going to see it, and it's going to look awful. So I'm going with black because it allows me to be a little bit more, you know, a little more reckless with it, have a bit of fun. So I guess while old Kragnos is drying here, let's talk colours.
So, obviously we are, sticking with sort of the similar themes of Kragnos, but I'm going to go a bit darker on the fur. I'm going to be using more like a charred brown, and a dark flesh tone, which is like a bit more reddy, a bit more of a reddy browny version of that. And then I'll be adding some, scarlet red over the top, just to give it that little bit of red through it, just make him look a bit mean, a bit mean, bit bloodied. But also, oh, my airbrush went off. I'll turn that off. Didn't realise it was on. Oh yeah, because I turned it on before, didn't I? And then obviously for his flesh tones, be like, maybe a parasite brown, beastie brown, and sort of like work between all of these. And a bit of a gradient with the airbrush. So, yeah, gonna be doing that, which will be good. So the main thing that I want to really talk about when it comes to Kragnos is, so with the colours, so what I'm going to be doing is, obviously he's got his big shield. I'm going to be doing the big shield maybe a little bit differently, maybe go for more of a jade gemstone sort of shield this time, rather than it looking like sort of oxidised copper. Go for that maybe like that glassy kind of gemstone vibe, jade, something like that. And mainly the same, with his bangles and his harnesses. He's a strapping young lad. Because he's got belts on. And then obviously he's got his dread mace as well, which I'll bloody up and just give him a bit more punch. But yeah, I think this is overall going to be a fantastic, fantastic project. And I can't wait to see where it's going to take us. And see, the journey of Kragnos, the end of empires on the tabletop. Oh. I wonder if he could beat Archeon in a fight. So yeah, and then once I have, got him done, then it's time to move on. Time to move on and see what's in this box. I hear you ask. Well, in here we have all of my cruel boys, an Orc clan army. So yeah, sprinkling a little bit of God of Destruction and you have yourself an army. And I have myself an enemy. Lawson. So yeah, that's going to take us into the end of, episode 1 of this Kragnos journey. But make sure you come back for part 2. I'll be uploading part 2 next week. And we'll see how we get on. Yes, indeedy. And then after this, if you'd like to see anything else, just put a little comment in the comment section. Drop a like, drop a share, tell your nana. Maybe she wants to get in on this Cruel Boys action. But yeah, if you do want it, and you want to see any armies painted, or if you want to see the continuation of the Grand Clan Destruction Mikey, let me know. But as far as it goes for me, that's perfect. Episode 1, in the bag, a Kragnos tale. I probably won't call it that, it's a working title, it's fine, I'm a professional. But no, if you want to follow us, please go ahead on Twitter, you can follow us at LoudTweet. If you want to follow myself, you can follow me at Fang and Bang. All one word, no capitals. Doesn't matter, capitalization doesn't exist. But there's also, if you want to follow me on Twitter, Twitch and Instagram, it's all the same, Fang and Bang. Old Papa Fangs himself. But I'll see you next time, okay? Why have I still got this on me? Take care of yourselves, you beautiful people. Much love. Bye-bye. Oh, I could do with a bloody good cup of me.
Next time.
The only thing to do is get cracking, I suppose.